Hello YouTube, today I'm back again with another gaming pickups video. Today's game pickups video, I have quite a bit of things. I have some really cool games. Yeah, so I'm sorry I uploaded this video a bit late. I actually went to the Paramore Fall Out Boy concert this weekend, so went and did that before I actually got to my gaming pickups, so that's why it took so long for this to get out. But I actually have 10 things to show you guys today. And yeah, so like always, we'll go oldest stuff to newest stuff, and I'll show you what I picked up. Oldest stuff starts off with PS2. And first thing I got is an RPG, and one that I've been looking for a while. Haven't been too terribly interested in finding it, but I decided it's about time to pick it up, and that is Dark Cloud. This is a PlayStation exclusive RPG. And it is kind of like an action-adventure RPG. It reminds me a lot of the elements of Legend of Zelda and stuff, and puzzle solving. It did come complete, as you can see. Except it has a bunch of different things you can do. You can do magic and stuff, and you can play as other characters, which is really fun. This is actually surprisingly good, and I'm really happy to find this. I've heard nothing but good things about this game, so really happy to have Dark Cloud in my PS2 collection. Next one is a game that you might not have expected me to get, and that is that would be Cool Borders 2001 for PlayStation 2. The reason why I got this is I love the Cool Borders games. It was one of my favorite games growing up. I played Cool Borders 3 and 4 a ton when I was growing up. It also did come complete with the PlayStation Underground pamphlet, the manual, and the disc. And I played the heck out of Cool Borders, and it's actually my favorite snowboarding game of all time. Just the mechanics and stuff, it feels very arcadey, sort of similar. It basically feels like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 through 4, but on snowboards, which is exactly what I always wanted in a snowboarding game. So that's why I really love these. And they're my favorite snowboarding games. And Cool Borders 2001 is really sweet, and I'm really happy to have this. I actually really enjoy this game. The last PS2 game I have is a game to add to my Final Fantasy collection, and that is Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. This is a Final Fantasy VII game based off of Vincent Valentine, my favorite Final Fantasy character of all time. He is so awesome. I actually haven't played any of this yet. I'm really excited to, because it's my favorite character, the whole game. So it did come complete with the manual and the disc. And the funny thing about this, when I was looking through the manual, is you really realize how far we've come in terms of phone technology when you see stuff like this. This is a old Nokia telephone, and you can see like a really basic mobile phone game on there, which is really interesting because, you know, now we have all sorts of crazy games. But I'm really happy to have this in my Final Fantasy collection, since I have been looking for it for a while, and I now actually can see if this is a good game or not. So it has, you know, Vincent Valentine, Cloud, Tifa, and other stuff. So, but it's mainly about Vincent, so that's really cool. He's my favorite character, so I'm really excited to play this game. Yeah. Next goes to Xbox, and I have two games for Xbox, the original. First one, I have a new copy, and now it is Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. It did not come complete, it came disc only. The disc is in super rough shape, but the reason I got this was for the case. I didn't have the case for my copy, so I'm probably going to replace it, since this is the case that goes with the disc that I already had. And the case is in superb shape, so I'm really happy to have the case for Morrowind now. And it's an amazing RPG. It's open world, first person. A lot of freedom in this game. A lot of stuff you can do. It's just really good game. I recommend checking it out if you've never played Morrowind. If you're a fan of Skyrim or Oblivion, check this one out too. This is a really good one. Next is a game I didn't really know too much about, because I don't really know too much about the franchise, but that is Deus Ex Invisible War. I don't know too much about the Deus Ex franchise, but I know there's Deus Ex, and then Deus Ex Human Revolution are the two main ones in the series. I'm not sure where this actually takes place, if this is part of the main series or not. I'm not too familiar with the Deus Ex series, but I decided to pick it up since I didn't have this one. It did come complete, the disc and manual, and it's a first-person shooter, like a story-based one. And I think the reason why I got this is I think this has moral choices that affect the endings, because on the back it says "Rage War as you choose." So if that is the case, then I'm really happy to have this because I love games where you can do that. So Deus Ex Invisible War, pretty cool cover, and it just really seems like a pretty good game. Next is PSP. I got two things for PSP. First, we'll get the game out of the way. And the game I got, if you guys know, I'm a huge fan of this franchise. I got Tekken Dark Resurrection, and now I only need 3 more Tekken games, and I'll have every single Tekken game ever made. So I'm really happy to have this to my collection. I've been looking for this complete in box for a while, and as I said, it did come complete in box. And basically, this is like Tekken 5, except with some upgraded things here and there. Like the mechanics and the balancing are pretty much upgraded and optimized for the PSP, but it's basically like Tekken 5, so it's really, really fun. I love Tekken games. The hit detection, the fluidity of the movement is just amazing, and if you're a fan of fighters, especially 3D fighters, and you haven't played Tekken, you really owe it to yourself to play it. It's the best 4-button fighter I've ever played, and it's my favorite fighting game, period, so check this one out if you can. Next, I got a UMD movie, and as you know, I'm trying to grow my collection of the UMD movies because I really like them, and that is, I got the Terminator. Did come complete with everything, the little pamphlet-y thing, and it has the cool back artwork. If you guys haven't seen the Terminator, which I'm sure most of you have, it's basically about a robot that gets sent back in time to kill someone, and basically it's Arnold Schwarzenegger in an action movie. So highly recommend this movie. It's pretty good. It's definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah, so Terminator. Next system we have is the Wii. And I don't normally pick up Wii games, but I got this from GameStop, believe it or not, for super duper cheap. And I heard nothing but good things about the game, so I figured why not pick it up. And I've never played the first one, but I did decide to get this, and that is Blob 2. Did come complete with the manual and the disc. This looks like a sort of like a puzzle platforming game where you kind of like go around and colorize the entire world with paint and stuff. It seems really cool. It just seems like a really fun game, and I've heard it's a pretty good game to play. So I'm really excited to have it because I really have a hard time finding good Wii games. I find a lot of shovelware and stuff, so I'm really happy to have another nice title in my Wii collection since I don't really get to add stuff often for it. So yeah, definitely recommend checking this one out. It's super duper cheap, so pick this one up. Next, I have one PS3 game, and I picked up the last one in this franchise to finish out the series, and that is Resistance 3. I have all of them now, and this is complete in box. And if you guys have never played it, it's like a post-apocalyptic. It's like a sort of like a apocalyptic kind of setting where aliens come and invade, and it's sort of like set in an alternate history kind of thing. It's really, really cool. I love how they did this game. I love the weapons that they have, and the story's pretty unique, and it's pretty cool. And it's a really fun. The thing I really like about this game is all of the games are co-op story mode, which makes the game so much more fun to play, especially if you have somebody there to play it with. So I love the Resistance series for that. I I have all in the main series now. I have 1 through 3. And now I also have the PSP one, and I think I only need the Vita one when I get a Vita eventually. So, yeah, Resistance 3. I'm super happy to have this game. And the last game I got is for the newest system, which leaves us with only a system that I have that's newer than those, and that is the PlayStation 4, and I finally ended up picking up Killzone Shadowfall, and it did come complete with the 7-day trial of PlayStation Plus that is expired, and the disc and the back thing. I played a little bit of this. As most of you have already probably heard about it, it's very, very pretty game. Very, very good visuals, and the gameplay is very tight. The shooting's very tight and everything. The thing I really don't like about this game is the story. I've played quite a bit of it so far, but the story just doesn't seem up to par. It starts off really interesting. I love how they started this game, but it falls off very quickly, and it just becomes another boring shoot the bad glowy guys kind of shooter. But they had a lot of potential at the very beginning, with the very opening mission and stuff where you play as a kid. It seemed really intriguing, and I like how they did that, but then it just kind of fell through, and they don't expand upon it. So, yeah, Killzone Shadowfall, it's okay, but really wanted this game just because I like the Killzone franchise, and I really wanted to play this. And that's all the games that I have for you guys today, and yeah, so let's go with a little bit of an overview. I got these for PS2. Original Xbox, PSP, Wii, PS3, and PS4. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just another game pickups. Yeah, so if you've never seen any of my videos before, be sure to comment, subscribe, and stuff. I always read all the comments, and I try to respond to every single one I can. And really enjoy interacting with you guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.